Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series. Episode 170. And we are live. Well, kind of, sort of. As a matter of fact, I think might be going live for the rest of the series coming up. I got some pre-recorded stuff that we'll be putting out. Ran into a little bit of a problem, and I'll be using the YouTube camera for the rest of my movie review series. Who knows? Well, anyway, last week I said that our ring is outside, and yeah, Rocky 5. Now, usually when I do these Rocky movies, that I have my boy Alex here with me, but unfortunately, like I said, I ran into a few problems. Not with him, me and Alex was still cool, but I will be doing the rest of these Rocky films, the films from Rocky franchise. I'll be doing the rest of these particular movie reviews live, kind of sort of live, but on my own. So yeah, because I can't share, invite anybody else into this thing. So it's going to be just me this time, which is very unfortunate. I mean, YouTube, they mess everything up with with their little algorithms and everything like that. So very frustrating. But yeah, that's how things go right now. But yeah, man, Rocky 5. This was the Rocky 5, 1990. This was the supposedly the final installment in the entire Rocky series, but things change, and for the better too. I mean, Stallone, he wanted to end it. He really wanted to end it. As a matter of fact, he wanted to kill off Rocky in this movie. He wanted to end it, but the studio heads, they said that Rocky is not going to die. Why? Because Batman don't die, Superman don't die, James Bond don't die. None of these big, larger than life characters ever die. So they're going to they made Stallone rewrite the ending of the movie, and Rocky, Rocky, he did not die in this movie. They didn't even film the death scene. And there's two different versions of the fight out there. The theatrical version and the deleted scene version. And Rocky did not die in a deleted scene version. So and you can find that deleted scene version somewhere on YouTube. I guarantee it. But yeah, Rocky, he did not die. He will never die, apparently. So with this movie, we got the way it ended, and yeah, not many people warmed up to this movie. Not many people at all warmed up to this movie. I mean, there are a few people out there that do like this movie. And me, I kind of sort of do like this movie. I accept the fact that, they went in the certain direction. Not the death of Rocky. I never want to see that anyway, but I kind of, but I accepted the fact that they went into a direction in this movie. I mean, people want to complain about Rocky not fighting in the ring. He fights outside in the streets of Philly. He fights in the street. Well, Rocky Balboa, he's a street fighter anyway. Before he ever got in the ring, you had that feeling that this guy, the way he grew up, he was throwing hands where he grew up. Where, he got into boxing, and then he took it from the streets to the ring, and came, and you all know his coming up in the boxing ring. If you've seen the previous films, you know about him becoming champion, everything like that. And well, anyway, they tried to go back to full circle with this movie. The old rags to riches story. Now it's rags to riches, back to rags again, because Rocky got bankrupt this time because of some shady deals with his accountant. Yeah, what exactly happened with Rocky and his money? Well, yeah, bad advice given to him through Paulie. Rocky gave power of attorney to his accountant. This confirmed by the Balboa's own lawyer enabled him to make dozens of bad financial deals behind Rocky's back, including taking out a second mortgage on Rocky's home, and he subsequently left Rocky's income taxes unpaid for 6 years. Rocky is now hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, which causes him to at least consider fighting a guy named Union Kane, an up-and-coming fighter, for the windfall payoff he would receive. Well, Rocco fights the ticket, but Paulie says, but Adrian, she insists that Rocky retires because Rocky has this medical condition. Unfortunately, Rocky had to retire from boxing in the worst way any athlete had to retire. He had to medically retire, okay? It wasn't Rocky's own decision. It was the doctor's decision to have him retire from boxing because of he suffered severe brain trauma. In this movie, he suffered severe brain trauma, and he cannot take any more shots in the head. No more big shots, no more little shots, nothing. Well, so that proved to be, later on. Let me get to that later on, but not now. But yeah, that had to put him on the shelf. So yeah, he gave up he vacated the title, and he going into retirement. So yeah, everything that he owned, he had to auction off. Auction off the house, off the cars, that great motorcycle he had gotten in Rocky III. He had to auction that off, and his son sitting on the bike, knowing that he would never ride it now. He had to get off the bike because the bike has been sold at this auction. So well, Rocky had to move back to the old neighborhood. Like I said, we're going full circle here. Rags to riches to rags again. Rocky moves back into the old neighborhood. And the only thing that he did not own that he could still use is the old gym, Mickey's old gym, that was willed to Rocky's son. So Rocky, he builds the old gym back up. He's gonna put some young fighters in there. Well, there's one young fighter that Rocky runs into a guy named Tommy Gunn, played by the late Tommy Morrison. As a matter of fact, let me run through the cast like I always do. Of course, the movie stars Sylvester Stallone and, the usual principals, Stallone, Talia Shire, Burt Young, and then comes Sage Stallone, Stallone's actual son in this movie. And we got Tommy Morrison, and Burgess Meredith returns in a flashback scene, and another scene that he will show up later on in the movie, but it will be like Mickey looking at Rocky from the heavens. You looking at Rocky, you see Rocky is down, and he telling him to get up again. So yeah, we're gonna see Burgess Meredith just for a little while in this movie. So yeah, a great memory scene though. I'll link that down in the description. Yeah, there's a great memory scene of Rocky. He's in the old gym, and he got his old dusty glove on. He sees himself in the ring, and Mick is telling him to slip the jab. Yeah, because Rocky, he at that time training for Apollo, so but yeah, anyway, yeah, Rocky he meets this young prospect fighter named Tommy Gunn. Yeah, name like that, he gotta be tough, right? Yeah, Tommy Gunn, a kid from Oklahoma, turned pro. Now he wants to show Rocky what he got. He want Rocky to train him, be his manager, everything like that. Well, Tommy, good kid, but raw fighter. He very aggressive in the ring. Braun, like he's a street fighter. Rocky, he knows something about that. This is called boxing. Mugging. But yeah, but so Rocky, Adam comes back to Rocky and asks him for one more chance, and he pretty much pleads his case on back on how much he knows about Rocky and how much how hungry he is to get in the ring, and Rocky, he can sure relate to that. So he takes Tommy up on his offer. He's going to manage him. He's going to train him. So yeah, Tommy, he comes up into the ranks, he getting better, he's come up into the ranks, and he gets the attention of this promoter named George Washington Duke, and he when he wanted Rocky to fight Kane, now he got an idea, he can, he gonna finally he found a way to get Balboa. So so he's gonna get him through Tommy. So now that Tommy, he's going up in the ranks, and everybody, the press is calling him Balboa's clone, Balboa's puppet, everything like that. They're not giving him the respect that he should have by know him by his own name. They stick him in Rocky's shadow. So with all this going on, Duke, he's going to use his influences to get close to Tommy, give him the luxury gifts and everything like that. But yeah, with all this going on, Rocky, he his face lights up when he's training with Tommy, but he 100% is neglecting his own son, who is having troubles with the rags to with the riches to rag story. This boy, all he knew was luxury. Now he got to go to a new school where the bullies is getting on him, punching him out every day. So the boy, the more his anger builds up, with the bullies and his dad neglecting them, he learns how to fight. As a matter of fact, he's in the old gym when Rocky is so distracted with training with Tommy. I don't think he never even noticed that his own son is in the gym learning how to fight. So once Rocky Jr., Robert is the actual name, and once Robert he start getting those hands worked up, you know, he meets up with the bully again. He runs into him again, but at this time, you know, he's the one that punched the bully out. You know, yeah, you know, nice little street fight. Really, it was a street fight against the bully. You know, but yeah, you know, yeah, he gets some payback on the bully, and you know, he get his coat back. You know, so you know, he comes back into the gym. You know, he tell Rocky about it. You know. And Rocky, you know, yeah, he pretty much forgot that yeah, the boy he didn't have his coat anymore. But yeah, he comes back into he goes back in the gym, he told him that he got his coat back. He's like, oh yeah, kid, that's beautiful. Yeah, so you know, but you know, still gotta work with Tommy, so you know, while that's going on, a lot's going on in this movie. But yeah. While that's going on, you know, the boy's starting to resent his dad now. So we know once Duke, you know, he gets close to Tommy, you know, and pretty soon Rocky's his boat starting to his proverbial his boat starting to sink because you know once we saw that Tommy was side Rocky, now he's siding with Duke. You know, we see him on the cover of the magazine, everything like that. In one particular cover, that we see him siding with Duke and his crew. And part is like, yeah, there's your boat, Rock. What boat? The one that's sinking. Yeah, so with Tommy, yeah, he's rolling with Duke now. Duke bought him his own place, you know. He got the fast car, he got the hot girl, you know. All this given to Tommy. And yeah, he come with the Duke. You get the big payday fights, a bad boy only dream about. To the victor goes spoil. So yeah, I tell you though, man, you know, Tommy, you asking Rocky, now he's gonna get a shot at the title. Yeah, Rocky, he said, yeah, you're gonna get one real soon. But yeah, but how soon is it? So yeah, one day, Duke, he finally presents Tommy with this advance pay of $20,000 in this check. You know, it's time to put some hustle behind this muscle. You get the contract. Come to, you pretty much golden. You pretty much bringing Tommy in. Time to come to the big leagues. You sign with Duke, you get your guaranteed title shot. Yeah, so pretty much, Tommy he comes over to Rocky's place, and he lets Rocky know that he got a title shot. He's gonna be running with Duke now. You got a title shot. You want to keep training me, then do it. If you don't. But it's my way. It's the highway. And Rocky, he don't want Tommy to go with Duke, even though because the only thing is Duke he's a vampire. He's living off your blood. And Tommy, the thing I want to do to you is what Mick has done to me. You're trying to keep me away from the dirty part of the business. What I'm trying to do for you. I ain't you. You ain't Mick. How you understand that? When you understand that this is a business, and the business you need brains? You said that, not me. Is that what you said? You said I got no brains? Look, Ron, you gave me my title shot and you didn't. Now you want to keep training me and didn't do it. But if you don't. But it's my way, it's the highway. Yeah, he hits the gas and he is gone. So yeah, Rocky, yeah, his frustrations, it just boils over, Yeah, he admits that, when Tommy was in the ring, when Tommy was winning, Rocky, he felt like he was winning. That was his last chance to get some respect. Because, but, things just don't work out that way at all. So Rocky, Tommy, he wins the title, he becomes champion, but the press, they just hound him with a whole bunch of questions and everything, hound him a whole bunch of comments. I mean, this is like social media nowadays. But yeah, I tell you though, Tommy, he challenged Rocky to a fight. Rocky, he didn't want to fight him. Paulie, he stood up for Rocky. Tommy punches out Paulie. Now Rocky, he going to get at Tommy. You knocked him down. You trying knocking me down now. Now in the ring. Tommy got only fights in the ring. Our ring's outside. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so they go out there and they have one hell of a fight, one hell of a street. Rocky, he puts him down quick. Tommy, he gets back up. He give Rocky a hell of a beating. Rocky, he gets back up. He gives Tommy one hell of a beating. I mean, yeah, it was a hell of a fight. Rocky wins it. He did not die, but Rocky wins the fight. And yeah, man, I tell you, we get a payoff, but not a payoff that everybody was expecting. But yeah, this movie though, it's yeah, it is what it is. I mean, so yeah, with this go around, I'm going to just rate the movie. Like I said, it is what it is. It's okay, but I give a lot of redeeming factors to it. So it's just a good 4 out of 5. For me, Rocky Five, a 4 out of 5. Yeah, that's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Now, next week, more Stallone. More Stallone, more Rambo. So yeah, check out my shit right here. Subscribe to me right here, and I got a Rocky playlist with the 4 previous films in this playlist. I'm building this playlist up. This Rocky franchise playlist, and then you can check it out right here. The other 4 previous reviews. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is